Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, doing another quick draft Dominaria United. And in between when I did the last video and this one, they did add the sign up countdown timer. So I guess I have 2 days. I thought I would only have one, but I guess I don't know, who knows. Oh god, and there's all this crap on this account that you're supposed to click through. Who cares? None of that is any good to me. I click through that on my main account and it's all just like news or packs or whatever. None of it is gems or free draft tokens or something else equally unlikely. Threats undetected. This is gifts ungiven but weird, right? Yeah, they have to be creatures. Oh, but they go into your library instead of your graveyard as well. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's because gifts ungiven has this same text basically, but it doesn't say they have to be creatures, and it puts your opponent picks 2 to put in your graveyard instead of in your library. And the problem with that card, it's not a problem. It's just the card is not played the way it was designed. It was designed to like, oh, draw, name 4 cards you'd like to have and draw your 2 favorite, right? Or draw your opponent's 2 favorite, your 2 least favorite. But the way it's actually played in most decks that play it, I believe, is you only find 2 cards you only pick 2 cards instead of 4, and they both just go into your graveyard. Like, there it is. It's a 3-mana card that puts 2 cards from your deck of your choice into your graveyard, which isn't quite the way it looks like the card is going to behave. So when they wrote threats undetected, they changed the behavior. In addition to being only for creatures, it puts them into your library instead of your graveyard. It's still decent, but I would happily take Knight of Dawn's Light over that. What a card, as we saw in the last draft. It won most of the games that I won involved the Knight of Dawn's Light, even though there was only 1 in the deck. Is that true? I mean, it is true there was only 1 in the deck. Is it true that my wins involved Knight of Dawn's Light? I won 7 games. I can't have had it all 7 times. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's the standout choice here. What else could you even consider? Maybe LS Ilkor, but no thanks. Especially if the bots are going to be passing a bunch of blue and white like they did in the last draft. But I can't say for sure. Resolute Reinforcements, perfectly fine. Ooh, Joda's Codex. It's such a fun payoff for the domain decks. Or, I don't know. Is it fun to just, like, draw a card? I don't know. It's 5 mana to get a ton of draw, but it's slow. It's very slow. I don't know. I like taking it because I like drawing cards, but I often end up not being able to run it. Could take Maria's Outrider, a very solid red card. Knight of Dawn's Light doesn't really like being in a domain deck, but it's certainly a possibility. I don't know. Resolute Reinforcements is a perfectly fine card. So I'll take it, I guess. Keeps me flexible about what other colors I might run in addition to white. I still might switch out of white, of course. This is like a Merfolk Lord. Yeah, terrible. Cult Conscript is looking solid. I think that's my pick from this pack. Or is it Tribute to Urborg? Esper? It's fine in black-white, but it's better in black-blue / maybe white. But I think we go with the Cult Conscript here. A really nice value card for the black-white stuff. Yeah. Wow. Electrostatic Infantry and Baird both still here? I was looking at Tribute to Urborg. Urborg Repossession. It's like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good card. Oh, here's a white card we could draft. But like, what the hell? I can understand Baird not being taken yet. It's a 2-color commitment. You need to have the right, payoff cards to make this good, or the right setup cards to make this payoff good, or whatever. But Electrostatic Infantry just is so good. It fits in every red deck. I'm gonna take it, and we'll see. There's Tatyova. Pretty tough to pick up at this point. I think I'm taking the land. But, I mean, Tatyova is a really good card, and, like, if she's getting passed like this, maybe green-blue is open, right? The bots certainly undervalue Tatyova and Niall. And so you get past those cards more often than you should, but I don't know if blue and green are going to... Like, I haven't seen any green cards that I've wanted that I can recall. So I think I'm just going to have to let this go and take a perfectly decent land. The Coalition Warbrute is just filler. It's fine. I would take it if I had to. I don't have anything better to say about it than that. Whereas Phyrexian Rager, I'm happy to take. Or maybe the Cavalier. They're both good cards, but this one's white, the color that I seem more like I'm committed to. Weirdly, another good green card here, huh? Like, this is a really good card. It's a 3-mana, 4/3 haste, right? Trample haste. Rager's a great card. Cavalier's a great card. I'm going to take Cavalier, and I haven't really figured out what colors I'm really playing yet. But white seems like a staple for now. Ooh, Heroic Charge. It could be a little early to take that, when I could take something like a Flowstone Kavu or a Mesa Cavalier. But it's so good in red-white. And I think it's pretty important to make sure I have at least one. And what I'm passing up to get it is not all that great. This is Queen Alanal, not King Darien. We don't have to go out of our way to take Queen Alanal. The Codex Wheels, huh? Well, I don't think I'm in that deck. I guess I'll take the... I mean, one of the 2 games I lost in the last draft, my opponent was running like a red-blue Balmor, all kinds of insane garbage deck. And, they hit me with a Jaya's Fire NATO when I put down a 4/4 that I hoped might help me contest the board. I was like, who the hell runs this card? It's not good. I don't think I should take it just because I recently lost to it. But I don't know if I'm running black at all. I just have this one Cult Conscript. Fire NATO could be a decent card, I think. This is, near the top of the list for what I would cut. Cult Conscript... If I'm not in black, obviously I'm cutting it. But if I am in black, then this is definitely the cut. Yosha Declares War. I really do not like this card. It's like 2 mana, and then, like, next turn, it does 1 damage to something, and the turn after that, it attacks for 4 flying. Very weak. It can be better on occasion, but, like, that's roughly what it does. On the other hand, everything here is, like, junk. I think I'm taking a Hammerhand. I remember having a Hammerhand deck. Well, a deck that contained a Hammerhand. And this was months and months ago. And, it's still not great. But there was, like, one game I remember where I was just barely hanging on. Opponent had established a million threats, and I, like, top-decked Hammerhand, and it was incredible. It was exactly the card I needed. Shut off their big blocker, give my creature haste, and swing in for lethal. I think it was like I shut off their flyer, and I swung with a 1/1 flyer with haste or something stupid like that. So it's that or the Battlefly Swarm, which is certainly a better card. I guess I haven't seen much reason to be in red either, like just this one electrostatic infantry. And, you know, I guess the Sacred Peaks and the Heroic Charge. Still don't want Yosha Declares War. The thing is, I don't know. What is the thing? 1 mana black cards are going to be the toughest kind to splash, of course. I won't be splashing them, right? I'll either be running like black as one of my primary colors, or I will be not running these 1-drops. But the same argument is true for Hammerhand. Like, if I'm not running red main, I'm cutting this. And even if I am running red main, I might cut this. You know, if I want Hammerhands, there'll be other opportunities later, I suspect. Nobody drafts these. So I'm going to take the Battlefly Swarm, and we'll stay open to black. Okay, this Wield, that's nice. Even without blue, it's a perfectly fine spell. You could take the Barricade as a combo with Cult Conscript, though, maybe? It's like a very expensive way to draw a card. Spend 5 mana to draw one. But 5 mana and 0 cards to draw a card is a good deal. If the board state is static. That's a nice little engine to have going. I think I'll take it. It could be wrong. Eerie Soul Tender. So it mills and then like... Yeah, I can pick something back up. I don't like this card very much. But it looks like I might be more in black than red. Like, I could cut Fire NATO, consider splashing infantry, and still use Sacred Peaks to give me a chance at a better Heroic Charge, even if I'm not running any other red cards. Yeah, I'll take a Soul Tender, I guess. Well, yeah, I don't think we would want this in red-white. So it's another black card then. And another black card. I was sort of worried that might happen. That's when I might want the Tribute to Urborg. It's like if I start getting too many Barricades. But there's sort of no such thing. They're a good card. This is great for red-white aggro kind of stuff. Elas Ilkor is, I mean, great for black-white, which is where we seem to actually be. And this is fine in black-white. It's fine. But I think I'll take the Elas. Sort of shift more into that direction. Oh, this card is crazy. Well, okay, no, this isn't the one I was thinking of. It's still good. There's some, like... Is that in this set or a different one? It is in this one. It's got that whole enlist thing. It's like a 2-mana thing that, like, when it becomes... I don't know. You can, like, sacrifice another card, or you can discard a card or something to make it invincible until end of turn, or rather indestructible. I'm going to look that one up, actually. In Dominaria United, a white card creature with rules text saying discard. Guardian of New Benelia. Yes, the 2-mana 2/2 with enlist. When it enlists scry 2, you can just discard a card to give it indestructible till end of turn. Like, it's just so hard to kill. But that is not this card. Still, this card is very nice, right? A 3-mana 3/3 Vigilance that lets you peek at your opponent's hand and has an upside that, like, you can make one of their spells harder to cast. Seems great. There's some other cards here I'd be happy to take, like even Contaminated Aquifer if I end up getting a Tribute to Urborg, for example, which I don't currently have, but I would be happy to take one. Or the Tribute to Urborg itself. Another Heroic Charge, maybe. That's about it, I guess. With the green-white land, that might help. Yeah. But I'll take the great creature first. Braid's Frightful Return. This is a bad one, right? This is not... There's that other Black Saga that's, like, really good. Is that the Eldest Reborn, or is that, like, a much older card? In DMU, what are the Black Sagas, please? The Cruelty of Gix, that's right. I remembered it was a 5-mana thing. Yeah. So, step 1, opponent reveals their hand. You choose a creature or planeswalker, and they discard it. Step 2, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, and shuffle. You lose 3 life, so tutor and lose 3. Then chapter 3, put a creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So you make them like discard their best creature, and then you put the best creature from any graveyard onto the battlefield. Amazing, but not the card here. Braid's Frightful Return. I mean, it's okay. Especially in black-white, where you tend to have tokens that you're willing to sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the card. Ooh, Baird. I don't think I can run that, right? I don't have, like, any synergy for it. And I don't want to have to put red in the deck, necessarily. So there's a Phalanx here. I'm kind of tempted to just take a land, though. Both of these would be good. Well, either would be good. Both would be great. Do we, like, have the go wide ability that we're supposed to have? Not yet, but we have a little bit of it. Yeah. I think I'll just take the Sunlit Marsh. None of the spells are that amazing. Like, Bone Splinters is fine. Okay, I guess it's a Take Up the Shield? Or maybe a Lightning Strike. No, I don't want to have to run red. Heirloom Battle Hymn is also good, and we have the colors to, like, use it to actually gain life. But it's quite a bit more expensive than Lightning Strike. If I were going to pick one, I think you're supposed to take Lightning Strike, but it's close. However, here, I really don't want to have to commit to red. And there's perfectly good stuff in white, with, like, Take Up the Shield, which I have 0 of right now, and that is too few. So give me one of them, I think. This is not a very good card. Balduvian Atrocity, I think I want the Phyrexian Rager, right? This guy is kind of cute for the, like, fact that white wants to go wide all the time, but I think just give me a solid creature. No one can really argue with the usefulness of this. Resolute Reinforcements again? Take Up the Shield again? Or a Splatter Goblin. I think this is definitely the worst of the options. I'll take more tokens. Writhing Necromass looks pretty good. I don't think I need another wall. 1 Urborg Repossession is plenty when I'm not running any green. 0 might be plenty. So I think a Writhing Necromass, like, how many creatures do I have? A lot. Okay. So this should be getting cheap pretty often. Pass? Seal Crusher is a fine card if I somehow end up still running red stuff. It looks like I won't. I could take the Drawbridge in case I stumble into a a Wingmantle Chaplain, but well, I do have the 2 barricades already. Yeah, if I had a Wingmantle Chaplain, I think I'd be happy to try to do some kind of defender nonsense. So let's just take the drawbridge. I think it's more likely we do that than that we end up actually playing red cards. Speaking of... oh, how did I miss this Necromass in the pack the last time? There must have been some easy pick. I mean, I guess... Oh, did I take a land out of this pack? I did. This was the pack where I said I'd be happy to wheel a number of things, and I didn't notice that this was one of them. The Tribute to Urborg would be good, but... I kind of just want more Necromasses. This looks great. These are both payoff for having a large number of creatures, right? But I really just don't like Charismatic Vanguard very much. Okay, Electrostatic Infantry, you can go. I have, like, no instants and sorceries for you. I'm keeping the red-white land for Heroic Charge. I think I'd rather just have the Vigilant dude. Oh, I get both if I want. I think that's better than a 3rd Gibbering Barricade. Artillery Blast is okay, but not my favorite. This could do, if we're lucky, up to 4 damage, probably just 3, which is fine for 2 mana. It's like Lightning Strike, right? Except it's not, because the targets have to be tapped. So I'm going to sideboard this for now, and who knows. Ooh, the Defilers are all good. Is the white one, what is it? It makes 1/1s. Okay, yeah, so this is not the best Defiler. The green one is the best, but this one is quite good. Knight of Dusk's Shadow, very good as well. Destroy Evil, very good. I'd take a Necromass. I'd take a blue-white land, I think. Actually, I don't even have any of the Urborg, Tribute to Urborgs, so maybe I wouldn't. I'd take a Scry land, probably. But Defiler of Faith has got to be way above them on the list. Knight of Dusk's Shadow, incredible card. Choking Miasma, not as good as you might think. Yeah, definitely taking the Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Cut down, finally some interaction, or do we want Destroy Evil? Why are these in the same pack? I mean that rhetorically, of course. Obviously, they're in the same pack because they just happened that way, but I wish they were in different packs so I could take them both. Just how low to the ground and aggressive are we trying to be? Well, first of all, I do not really think we need Urborg Repossession. It could get back to Filer of Faith at some point. I don't know. But it still feels like we're going pretty wide, making a lot of tokens, and trying to heroic charge them, right? I only have 1 heroic charge. I guess I need some other plan. Elas Ilkor is one of them. I need more payoffs for large numbers of tokens, actually. I have these guys. They're potential endgame creatures. Right? But they're just big stat sticks. They don't really do much. I don't know how loud that is. Like, I could definitely see it on OBS. They're like, there's leaf blowers going outside, so sorry. Hope it's not unbearable. I'm pretty sure it's not, but you can probably hear it. I mean, I feel like I don't really have a problem with small creatures. I just like swing and hope for the best. Because I don't have much to deal with like large, big problem creatures. So I'm going to take the Destroy Evil here. Captain's Call. I mean, that's more go wide. We definitely want that. I still want payoff for go wide, but I ended up getting that 3-mana Vanguard, right? Yeah, that's... Wow, Resolute Reinforcements again. Ratadrabic is bad, right? I do not want this. Do I have any legendary creatures? I mean, I guess that's not listed here. I have a couple. Or I have at least one. Elos, right? Any others? 0 others. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful, rather. Balduvian Atrocity is fine. I think just give me more tokens. I'll find something to do with them. If nothing else, I can just turn them into cards, I guess, with Gibbering Barricade. Splatter Goblin's fine. Do I want this thing? No. Do I want this? Probably not. It's like a 7-mana value card. My deck doesn't look like it wants those. It does want Splatter Goblins, though. I don't know, Battlefly Swarm. It's the only card in my colors, so... Got another Destroy Evil, which I do think is more important than a third Writhing Necromass. We are light on removal for sure. This is sort of great. It's a 2-mana card with Enlist, which helps me get more use out of this stuff. Okay, I got cut down to wheel. That's nice. Alright, so we ended up pivoting into white-black. Not much of a pivot, really. We just took one red card and then didn't find any more good ones. So I have some cuts to make. The Cult Conscript, I have very little recursion, or like sacrifice outlets for, but I do have the 2 barricades, right? So it is a potential value engine. I think the Soul Tender can go. I don't really need Graveyard Recursion. These creatures are fine, but they're not really what's winning me the game. What's winning me the game is this stupid Heroic Charge. I don't have another of those, do I? No. I would run it. I would put another in if I could, for sure. Because that's what this deck needs, is like 2 more Heroic Charges. There were some that I was offered and I didn't take. I don't regret it. Like, I think it was the right choice. But I don't remember the details of what I didn't take. And so what I can see is, like, you know, there's one card I remember I could have had, and I wish I had it. I don't know what I have instead because I don't remember the details. So it's easy to miss what I could have if I don't remember what I'm giving up for. What I would have to give up for it. And obviously I can't time travel, so I can't undo the choice. But gosh, what to remove? It all seems so great. I think we absolutely need the Charismatic Vanguard. Like I've said in this draft and pretty much every time I see one in draft that I'm not a big fan of this card, but I think in this deck it's an all-star. Because I have so many ways to make tokens and so few ways to get benefits from tokens. So this is one of them. I got both knights. That's cute. LS Ilkor is a great way to take advantage of the tokens. I love him as well. I'm kind of looking at these Battleflies and being like, what are they even here for, right? 1 mana, 1/1 flyers that can, you know, make the board more static. I don't think I want the board more static. I think I want to be punching dudes. I want to be drawing to Captain's Call. Sorry, to Heroic Charge. And I want to be trading creatures so that these things get stronger. I could probably cut a land, I guess. It's not a super heavy deck. These are large creatures, but they're going to be cast for very small amounts. The main thing is actually Heroic Charge, which I would prefer to cast for 6. I'm actually going to cut 2 swamps so I can put in just like 1 more mountain. All right, what mountain do I like? That's a weird little shape on the top of these peaks. I don't know what that's all about. This, I believe, is the mountain that was in vogue when I started on Arena. You can even see it's got the Arena printing set symbol on it. Oh yeah, this is one I kind of like. Let's set that as my favorite, and then add 1. Because I really do want to be able to kick Heroic Charge on occasion. And with 2 duels, I feel like I can afford to toss in a mountain or 2. Or I can afford to have 2 or 3 red sources. Currently I have 2. Maybe I could somehow get away with 3 by cutting another. I guess it would be Swamp, right? Because I definitely need white more badly than I need black. Well, no. Yeah. And right now I have, what? 9 white sources and 7 black sources? Okay, I guess I would be cutting a plains. But I probably shouldn't do either of those things. I should find 1 more cut to make in the deck. Is it possible it's supposed to be like the Faith Bonder? Because it doesn't really have much to enlist? I think so. I have plenty going on 2, and most of my creatures are very small. I have a couple big guys. Like, it would be nice to be able to enlist the Defiler of Faith, but that's about it. Well, I have other ways to enlist with the Argivian Cavalier. And is there something else that enlists, or is it just that one? Alright, it's just that one, but that's fine. Get rid of the Faith Bonder, I guess. 18 creatures, 7 non-creatures. That's right about where you're supposed to be. 2 red sources specifically for the Heroic Charge. Any other funny mana business I'm supposed to be doing here? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Well, see how it goes. The leaf blowers have stopped, or at least moved away. Playing against Kobe. We have a solid opening hand for sure. Got the Knight of Dawn's Light and a 3-drop. Can't ask for much more. The color scheme of these 2 is actually a little close together. Maybe these aren't the 2 cards I like together. Oh, that's because I didn't pick a swamp. I picked a mountain and then forgot to pick swamps. Whoops. Blue. That's fine, I think. Scry's top. Do I need a card right now? Or would I rather just have another 1/1? I mean, cards are pretty cool, right? But so are 1/1s. Ah, give me the card. It is a 3/2. Alright. It's fine with me. So I got my card, and I got my 1/1, but I got to trade my weaker 2/2 into their 3/2. Now I have the stronger 2/2 left, so it worked out. I think I swing both here, right? And then play a wall. Don't enlist, because I don't want the 1/1 to be able to block 3 damage. This has flash, so we'll wait till later. Well, we've only done 3 damage. I would prefer to have done more. Joda's Codex, okay. They're clearly not attacking here. Oh, I guess they could cast a 1-mana spell, though. Black, white, green, blue. Oh, they could actually tap for mana to... This costs only 1. I missed that. I haven't paid any attention to what opponents done ever since they played an island, basically. But they don't have to do that main phase, so... Do we just have lethal here? That's worth considering. I have 4, 6, 7. More than that, because I can enlist the wall. And then I can add 10 with Heroic Charge. So yeah, unless they block, they're dead. Oh, GG. There was a more efficient way to declare that attack. More ergonomic, but whatever. Anyway, that's why I say every white deck wants Heroic Charge. And why I would happily run 2 more. What a card. What a fucking card. Just like 4 mana, deal 10 damage to your opponent's face. Pretty good, right? Up against Chan next. I have some 3 drops, no 2s, but... Well, there's a lot of 2s in the deck. I might draw one. And also I have the Heroic Charge, the 1-of finisher in the deck. 2. Well, I mean, I only have 1 Heroic Charge, but I do have another finisher, which is the 3 mana 3/2 that lets you pump things. What is that called? Choose any card name. That's true. I don't have to pick one in their hand. Oh, wow. Might be a Citizen's Arrest kind of play? Oh, they don't have any lands. Might they want to Love Song of Night and Day for draw? Maybe I should make that more difficult. Okay. It's a little wacky. Oh, no, they have a mountain. It's right there. Okay. Well, in that case, let's actually name Citizen's Arrest, I guess. If they play a Keldon Strike team and smash me with it, like, that's fine. Ooh, they're not even attacking. That means I get to use a combat trick against it. Very lovely. Come on, you know you want to. I'm just some idiot who's attacking. Oh, why did I name Citizen's Arrest? They don't have any fucking white. Okay, that was sort of stupid. I should have named Keldon Strike Team. It was like a lot stupid, in fact. Then they couldn't have played this. And they couldn't have played anything, right? It was their only red card. I should have named that. If I win this game, it'll be a miscarriage of justice. Let's enlist an attack, I guess? Sure. Imagine if they didn't have this damn creature. How much happier would I be? Why did they have to tap 3 mana for that? Oh, because it's white. I'm really bad at colors. So is attacking here lethal? I assume not. But it should be kind of devastating. On the other hand, like, what can they really do in the next turn? All their shit is double white. It's impossible for them to play it. If they draw a land, they can play Love Song of Night and Day. Or maybe Captain's Call if it's a Plains. So if I attacked all here, they could block 2 creatures, say the biggest ones. I'd get in for 9. So, well, yeah, we'll just pass though. Or well. Do I swing for 4? I think I do. If they double block, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. But I don't want to spend anything else because it just makes the heroic charge weaker. Okay, they can cast Love Song of Night and Day. Making a 1/1, I guess? No, they're going to draw. Well, no, I need cards more than they do, except they need specifically lands. I don't even know what they're supposed to do here. Cards. Okay, great. Another Resolute Reinforcements? No. I mean, the heroic charges face up with this attack. Sort of? Actually, it's close to killing them even without it, I guess. So I could have almost any combat trick. This is 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, well, not punished for an abysmal play. letting them keep their Kelvin Strike team. I'm not good at thinking in colors. Oh, my dang old dailies didn't... White spells, blue or red. Okay, well, we can... wait, that was blue or black. That's why it was a 0. It wasn't blue or red, even though that's what I said. Wait, no, it was blue or red. I'm running black. Okay, got it. I was just still thinking about Heroic Charge and how much red decks, it's a white-red card. Granny Weatherwax, we're playing against Esmeralda herself, guys. Oh, haven't seen you in a while, Ellis. This is a fine hand. Oh, I should also adjust which swamps I'm running. Or maybe which plains, because these are a little dark for a white land. They're sort of the cause of the problem, not the swamps. I know I could have played the Knight of Dawn's Light, but this guy likes you to play other creatures. I don't know. This guy likes to attack, so I guess you could argue either way. We're not land buddies. What is this shit? A 2/2 with haste. I guess I won't trade for it, because I have better ways to do that soon. I'm not too bothered by the life loss. I think I just have to take the damage one more time and play out the Vanguard. Because it's way more efficient next turn to spend 2 1s than to, like, drop an emergency Knight of Dawn's Light to block Squee. And then next turn be kind of uncomfortable with how I'm spending my mana. Also, I would maybe be willing to trade this for Squee. Because it's not going to be able to escape anytime soon, right? But, like, this actually kills the token. This token doesn't disappear. It is a real token. So we're doing fine just blocking those and letting him get in for 2 for now. Bog Badger. They couldn't have kicked because they didn't have... They could have spent 1 extra mana, but not an extra... Or no, they had a... Yeah, not an extra black mana. Right, okay. Oh, I only have 1 plains. I thought... No, I thought this was plains, I think. Okay, that's a little bit bad. Maybe a lot bad. I guess no attacks? Knight of Dawn's Light to block Squee, hopefully. And the 3/2 to block the Bog Badger? And then draw plains? Highly suspicious. It's such an obviously bad attack without a trick. I'm not going for it. I mean, I have a pump here. I'm not clear what I could do with it. I think I just play the wall, right? Now, the wall can comfortably block Squee. What is this? 3/3 menace. When it attacks, they either ramp or make a 1/1. Okay, well, it probably won't want to attack anytime soon. Okay, so maybe they... What trick could they have had that would work against Knight of Dawn's Light, but not against the Barricade? Maybe it doesn't work because I have mana now, whereas I didn't before. Ooh, was I supposed to save that for Defiler of Faith value, maybe? Probably not. Can I make any attacks here? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. And then I might just sack the token to draw a card. A little sad. Because, but like, I should have done that before playing the swamp. Should have done it during my turn. I don't know. Because now, if they try to remove something, I can just sack it. So maybe there is some value. Okay. What is the plan with that? Huh? They can't just want to ramp that badly. They have some plan to save this. Take up the shield looks possible. I don't want to let them continue to attack. Let's go with something like that. Gets around most damage-based combat tricks. And I can still use Take Up the Shield to save everything if they take up the shield themselves. Oh, they're killing the tokens first. Interesting. Okay, so what's the plan? Okay. I mean, I guess I do this, right? Am I being suckered somehow? Now I can't take up the shield anymore. It's a 5/5. Okay. Oh, it's a 6/6. Okay. Well, I don't need my 1/1, right? They have only colorless. So, this was fine. Not great, not terrible, just fine. Got my planes. What the hell? Nobody gets to play this card. It's a mythic. Oh my god. Okay. Exciting. What the fuck do I do about that? Swing with a giant menace creature, I guess. At the beginning of your end step. So it won't apply when I attack. How big can I make this? 5/5. Not as big as I thought. Well, I can make it 5/5 indestructible, I guess. Let's see how this goes. No, this 5/5 attack sucks. It can just trade it for, like, yeah, that sucks. This way, at least, I don't know. It trades for what they're... Well, we'll see. Go to damage. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. That might be enough. I want to keep this up. I want to keep this up. I want to keep this up. Like, okay. Who gets to play Rith, man? What the hell? And what do they get? They get like a dragon? Yeah. Did I forget to play a land? I think I just saw this was tapped and it wouldn't do anything on that turn, so I didn't play it yet. But then I was like, I was going to play it later, and I think I forgot. I could really use the mana this coming turn. Blue. I see. Should have played this earlier. I still think this attack is good. Not sure of the details. But I think I want to push a little bit more damage now. I'm a little afraid of taking 2 from playing this, because they are putting me on a bit of a clock. But I really want to hold up my white mana, and I don't have any other. Oh, I tapped my fucking white on this. Ugh. Bad play. Auto tap got me. Okay, I think it's pretty important to be able to play that. I'm still at 22, look at that. Wait, what? Oh, because another creature entered the battlefield as a result of casting it. How funny. Okay. And this way I can sack the 1/1 if I want. Oh, that'll turn off Rith as well. That's nice. If they're attacking into something that they're going to do excess damage to, I can sack it, and then they won't. Not the Knight of... Okay. Into that. That's fine. Oh, this is so good. Do you really? You have... This was a bait to get me to spend my mana? And now you're going to kill the thing you really wanted to kill? Not with that mana, surely. Oh, but you have this. It could be. No. I mean, I think I want to spend 2 on this, right? Not 3? I have 9 mana. Yeah. Yeah, that's the auto pay. Why did I do this pre-combat? It's sort of a mystery. It's awful. I should not have done that. Oh, because I wanted to see what they had. Right. I mean, they have enough mana that it hardly matters, right? Activated abilities. None of them have any that matter. I could... I mean... Unless they're mana abilities, yeah. Okay. I could turn off the Branch Rider, I guess. Or make it much worse. Because these they can get around by just casting the spell. This they might want to do multiple times. I think I'll name the Branch Rider. I don't really have any attacks, I don't think. This attack is no longer any good. I could pump 3 times, make it a 5/5, but I guess I have this in reserve. But they've accumulated so much stuff. I think I'm supposed to wait for kind of an Alpha Strike. Which kind of needs to be Heroic Charge. They're going to put down 2 tokens now, which is going to make it really hard to get damage in without trample. I think I'm sacking a token here. Just to, like, get to some good cards. Oh, also, I can just kill them this way, I guess. They take damage every time I do this. And indeed, every time they kill one of my creatures, they take damage. Okay, cool. Well, we beat Rith. That's nice. Oh, 3-0. I somehow thought we were only 2-0. Great. Back into the queue. And we're in against Leah Lynn Mirko. I don't have a way to play these black cards, but I'm hopeful I can find one. I have a couple 3s to play at least. And I'm on the draw. It's a sad keep, but I think it is a keep. Swamp next turn would be the nuts now that I found a 2-drop, but it's black. It's looking grim. I like the full art lands, though. I don't think I own any of them. I'd probably have to pay money if I wanted one. Oh. What a great card. They just get an on-curve along with some other on-curve stuff. There's the swamp, a little late, but it's actually the best thing I can develop right now is a black card, so in some sense it's still on time. So 2-4 kind of puts a stop to this a little bit. Well, not really. They can just enlist. But you know what? If I trade for that, that's fine, I guess. Whoa! Double attack! Uh-oh. Okay, so they have a combat trick instead. Alright, well, hit me with it, I guess. I think we play a Splatter Goblin and then flash out Resolute Reinforcements. Versus just like playing a 3-drop and floating mana. Splatter Goblin does a good job on this board anyway. Nobody wants to trade with a Splatter Goblin. And I'll block with just this. If they have a trick, they have a trick. It has haste! Why didn't you attack with it? What did you think was going to go differently in combat that surprised you into making this play? I don't know, man. I think they just missed a damage, which, fair enough, I've missed worse in the past. Not specifically in this game, hopefully. Full swing, play a 5/5? This is going to get cheaper eventually. But, you know, these also can sort of get cheaper if I could not waste... Like, if I could draw another land, I can play 2 of these in a turn. So, yeah. I think full swing, play a 5/5. This is 3 or more creatures to bring it back, yeah. And it comes with a counter, right? Yeah. What? Okay, some combat trick. I don't know, whatever. Come get me. Furious Bellow? What is that? 3/1 or 2/1? Furious Bellow is 3/0 and first strike. So, I mean, the thing is, I don't want to take 2 damage, but this is obviously a trick. It could be Lightning Strike, in which case, I guess whatever, that would be fine with me. I'm 2 for 1-ing them. But I think it's more likely Furious Bellow, and I don't really want to let them use it. Because I'm going to have better blockers for this, like the Gibbering Barricade, right? I'll take 2 damage to avoid that. They can still Furious Bellow down the barricade, but then I still have a 5/5, so... Okay. Oh my god, that's right. It makes things bigger. Oh no. A 6/3 first striker. What the fuck do I do about that? Oh no, this is so bad. I should have let them use the Furious Bellow. Because if I just do this, then they don't have to spend anything. They can keep this creature attacking. Okay, I guess I have to make them spend the Furious Bellow now. If I had, like, blocked with everything, would that... It wouldn't have worked. They would just first struck all these down. Well, then I would still... maybe that would have worked. Maybe I just blundered there. Yeah. I think if I'd blocked with everything... I could have killed it. Well, I'm pretty toast here. Did you sack an untapped land? I guess it doesn't matter if you're starting your turn anyway, I guess, but... I'm gonna go in for the greedy line here. Try to kill this thing without trading just for a 1/1. they have a combat trick, I get punished here, but I'm pretty dead anyway. Yeah, okay. Dragged it out too long. You didn't get to advance your dailies because you were too busy just drawing cards for fun. No, you didn't kill my creature. Take that. Actually, they weren't going to. Kill my creature, that is. Okay, let's fix these swamps while I remember. Or maybe it's the plains that need fixing. Certainly remember that swamp. I kind of like the animal bones. Oh my gosh, why is clicking so slow? Is it because it's rendering this garbage? Oh, right. I was supposed to mark this as favorite and collapse. So how easy is it to tell these apart? We'll see. All right, 3-1. Nothing to be too scared of. All right, up against Amy Rose. Boy, we've got a smorgasbord of lands. Some beautiful curved stuff to play. I love it. All I'm missing is my Cult Conscript, really. Blue-white. Main phase impulse. Wow. You're up against a player for sure. LS should be played main phase. I agree with that. What exactly do I do here? I could cut it down immediately and play a 3-drop next turn, or I could play a 2-drop and then next turn cut it down and play nothing. That seems sort of worse. Don't need to get the mountain down anytime soon, so just get more of the colors we actually use. Queen all in all? Who said you could play cards like that? Full swing, I guess? I would love a trade. It's obviously not going to happen. And list would be the same, except it gives them a chance to make a play that seems weird, but why offer them the opportunity? Alright, where's my heroic charge? We're already smelling lethal. Oh, okay. Oh, they got the creature plus a creature token, of course. Isn't that exciting for you? It's a 4/4 already, jeez. I hate this game sometimes. Oh, they're just gonna let me have it, huh? That's great news. Okay, sure. Can't stop you. Oh, the combo! The combo is here! Although I think we're not supposed to play the Cult Conscript just yet. Supposed to flash in the reinforcements. just to spend my mana more efficiently. Ah! What the hell? Who said you could draft this, man? Okay, we are on a clock. Well, I guess I have just enough to turn Cult Conscript into a draw, right? Only if a non-skeleton creature. I forgot. Okay, I'm bad. Well, but they're about to kill a non-skeleton creature, presumably, right? Okay, so I shouldn't have shown them this, but they're gonna let me have it anyway. Hopefully they don't have any other defenders in their deck, haha. I mean, arguably I shouldn't even be attacking because I'm like letting them trade their shitty tokens for my tokens that might turn into 3/2 tramplers. But I feel like I need to get damage in, right? Am I crazy? Also, I should just... No, never mind. I was going to say I should just be sacking the creatures that are about to die, but no, they're usefully killing birds. This sucks. Could swing with everything. Trade 2 tokens for 2 tokens, but they have unlimited tokens and I do not. I guess I just let it go? Like Elsa? I guess it doesn't matter, right, that I did this in response. I mean, I'm just toast. I need my cut down back. I don't know how I could possibly start winning here. Lands ain't it, that's for sure. I guess this is like the way, so I can start getting this guy back. Oh, did it? Tapped all my black because I didn't... I could have gotten a sacrifice on this if I... These don't do anything, but... Okay, it's fun to attack, I guess. There's the heroic charge, now that I've thrown away all my tokens. Hang on. Tap in the following way, please. Black, white, white. I guess, I don't know. We might still get there, actually. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I'm gonna say the wall? What is that wall card? Gibbering Barricade? That's something they could activate multiple times. Should have attacked first, obviously. Well, I mean, okay, peeking at their hand first made sense. Oh, and well, I don't know. Drawing first to get to that made sense? Oh, shit, this is... Well, okay, they were going to get to sack that anyway. Now they get to repossess it and make a million more tokens. Okay. So, how much damage is Swing All exactly? I don't know, but I think I have to do it. Well, they only have 8 damage coming in. I could develop 3 more 1/1s. That's 6 more damage. Right? How much mana do I have? 9. So I could make it 4 and 5 if I were to skip the trample. That's interesting. And this turn I could sack the Cult Conscript. I could do a fair number of... Yeah, okay. No, I don't want to sack any more... lose any more creatures than I have to. Let's just go with this. Okay. Hang on, tap carefully. My Gibbering Barricade costs more. I had no idea. Okay, interesting. So I want to spend... I have 9 mana. This would be 5. So I couldn't actually activate it twice. Okay. But I could do once, I guess. So this is the turn I have to kill them on. Oh my god. Did I know they have that? I did. I forgot. Shoot. Well, maybe I should have worked out whether attacking with everything was going to kill them. I don't know. Well, no, but they're going to attack with all 8, and then, like, you know, we might get there. This would be 11. That's actually really important, because I can activate this and kick Heroic Charge. This isn't even that suspicious, because I'm obviously dead next turn, so I have to attack no matter what's in my hand. They should obviously play around Heroic Charge, but... This attack does not in itself tell them that that's what I have. Does this kill them? I don't know. That's your problem. It seems like it might, though. Okay, great. Overkilled by 7. GG. Ugh. I think opponent got a little greedy, maybe attacking with all the birds, but I don't know. Given that what was going to kill them was going to be heroic charge, the birds weren't going to be all that helpful as blockers anyway, right? So maybe they were right to push as hard as they could for damage to kill me before I draw heroic charge. Whew. I mean, we both had some pretty nuts cards there. The Defiler of Faith was doing a lot of work. And, you know, got some decent... I messed up the Cult Conscript, I think, pretty much every time I tried to use it. But I still got some value out of it. There's no spells I can cast in this hand. I can't keep it. There are spells I can cast in this hand. I can keep it. I think we keep the Splatter Goblin? This is obviously a better payoff. I have 2 and 3 drops. You know, maybe I can afford to get rid of the... I could toss a Plains? I think that's too greedy. What the hell is this? Oh, this is like pretty good, right? Yeah. It even has enlist. Okay. But they can't really attack with it into a 2/2 First Striker if I keep up the mana to pump this. The problem is I really don't want to do that. So I guess I just have to offer them better trades for now. Oh, they even get to scry because of the herbalist. That's nice. Take up the shield. Oh my god. Well, okay. That's pretty rough. At least it's face up. Sorry, and how does this work? So it has to cost X or less, but you can cast it for free. Wow. I don't think I trade a 1/1 for 5 damage, do I? No. I'm gonna need it to make sure it can, like, block combined with Gibbering Barricade or something. Speaking of Gibbering Barricade, this is bad juju. God, this is so gross. Ah! Knock it off. God. Am I really going to trade my whole board for this thing? I guess I am. If they have anything else they can do, I'm so dead. Alright. I lived with a 1/1. Could develop a 5/5. I don't think I need to right now. But all I need to do, it's not going to get any cheaper anytime soon, right? If I like play one of these guys. Whereas I might draw land to make those cheaper. So I guess this is what I do. Weird that they had a 5-mana pass turn. What is that all about? No? Oh, Christ. Where's my cut down? I swing here. I need to get some damage in. And this is going to be an okay blocker. I mean, I know, like, they're at a lot more life than I am. I should worry about my life total, but theirs matters too. To get them to step off the gas, I want to get them... I want to get in damage where I can. Right now, it seems like a reasonably safe time to do it. Because they just didn't have any plays on 5 mana. I don't know what they could do to me to punish me for this attack. They apparently have no creatures. They have no spells of any other sort. Annoying. I could have triple blocked, but then like I'd definitely be losing a creature. I feel like I was right to be greedy there, even though it didn't work out. And by the way, keeping this back for blockers would not have been an improvement, so it really was 5 damage more or less for free. I think this is the way to go. And just sack it. I could try to trade here, but I don't know if that would even go through. And I do need some cards to figure out what to do with these flyers. Great. I mean, I'm almost dead here. But I still don't think holding back is going to accomplish anything. And, you know, they're getting low enough that it might start to matter, although not anymore. I'm dead now. You just attack with everything and don't enlist, I die. There you go. Nope. Didn't spot the play. Alright. I mean, it's fine. They're accounting for me having a combat trick. I'm sure this is safer. I know that they could kill me. They probably can kill me some other way with whatever's in their hand, right? Sure. But it would have been better to attack all. I think. Yeah, because could I have lived through that? If I blocked the thing and then instead of pumping, if I had chosen to gain a life, I guess that's not enough. I feel like that game might have been winnable. I got combat tricked a few times in ways that I might have been able to play around more cautiously. Maybe didn't make the right trades. That one that I didn't trade for 5 damage early on, I eventually traded it for 4 damage and a card. So that decision ended up working out anyway, I think. What is this garbage? Okay, I have a Knight of Dusk's Shadow and I'm on the draw. I'll keep. It really shouldn't be that hard to, like, draw 2 colors of land. At least if I were drawing, like, red and black, I could say, oh, it's my fault. I put too much... I cut lands when I shouldn't have. But, like, no. I'm just drawing monocolored hands for no obvious reason. Is it because I cut down to 16 lands? I don't think so. That's pretty normal these days. The good players agree it's what you're supposed to do most of the time, as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen Volgari in a while. Could be Domain. They're probably running a 3rd color just for kickers, at least. Although in my last draft, I was really just running 2. And here, I really, I just have, like, 1 spell that costs red mana if I kick it. So I don't have any actually red spells. Even if you pay a red kicker, the spell's mana value is still 2 white. Well, its mana value is 4, its mana cost is 2 white. So it's still just a white spell, right? Fairly sure. I mean, we're obviously in bad shape here. We're not by any means dead. If I don't attack and play the barricade, I present a plausible blocking option. I guess that's fine. I'll try to double block and we'll see how it goes. Sure. Oh, they get to gain the life because they killed my Knight of Dusk's Shadow. It's not there anymore, right? Wasn't that a bug a while ago that I ran into? Was if you used Extinguish the Light on a Knight of Dusk's Shadow, you didn't gain the life? I don't remember. I definitely ran into something weird with this didn't give you life when it should have. And there wasn't a Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Oh no, it was when you extinguish the light something and they respond with take up the shield. You're supposed to get life, but you don't. I don't know if that's fixed. Alright. Pass and double reinforcements, I guess. Yeah. At least their domain is only 2. Oh yeah, they actually use this to fetch up, like, another swamp. They're running this with domain of 2. Interesting. Or maybe they're splashing some, like, duels, maybe? I don't know. I can't actually block here, so why am I doing this? They can make this a 6/6. I guess I could quintuple block and threaten to kill it, but this seems like a bad time for that play. Because this is when it's bigger than usual by 2, so I guess I won't block. Just face these up for fun. Earlier than necessary. I wonder if it should have been the token, though, because no, a 3/3 doesn't attack at all. Never mind. Haha, I have 2 of them. I guess I could have swung with all my tokens, and that threatens to do something. But that's a play I can do in the future with this guy, so why do it then? Also, I'd like to have the mana up for this or for this pump. Yeah, makes no sense, I don't think, to do it then. They surveilled a broken wings into the graveyard. Makes sense. I wouldn't want that in my deck either. All four? Leaves me a little vulnerable to attacks, but I think it's fine. Yeah. I guess I could just let 3 of them in and eat 1 here. I think that would have been a much better play, actually. Well, no, because then I could just use barricades, so I don't know. Anyway, this is 3 damage. I could make it 6 or 9 if I wanted. I think I want it to be 6. Gotta get some damage in, or we're just gonna die. Ooh, Urg's a 1/5 now. Much better at blocking my tokens than he was a moment ago. That's also pretty good against the tokens. I feel like you should have attacked with Knight of Dawn's Dusk's Shadow first. I have a good block though, so if you have no combat drakes, I guess it was maybe fine to not attack. Okay, I think we're taking our foot off the gas for a turn here to draw. Not like our foot's been on the gas for very long, but I don't have any good attacks, so... yeah, swing with all these does not accomplish very much. I think we just draw, and we do it before playing the plains, so that if I hit a red source, I can play that. Not a red source, but a good card. Sort of, yeah. Because now, any ground combat, I can kill their 1/1 flyer, actually. That's quite nice. I can, like, attack with this, and if they kill it, I get to at least trade for their 1/1. Doesn't it usually show something over their deck when they're surveilling? Is this them... This has resolved, right? I don't remember. It must be resolving. Why isn't it showing the, like, weird spider animation you get for surveilling? Do they not do that anymore? Or was that only a feature for one set? I don't know. Another Urg. Okay, yeah. Agreed. Put that in the bin, sure. Okay, that's really exciting. I think. This makes the Knight of Dusk's Shadow way less threatening. If I swung with everything and they didn't block, how much damage could I get in? Enough to kill them for sure. But obviously they're blocking. I can heroic strike or heroic charge. I can destroy evil plus 1 of the pump effects. I'm thinking attack all might be right. I could also attack with just the splatter goblin so that they stop bopping me, but they haven't been bopping me. I think they're playing around heroic charge because it looks like I should have it in my deck, and I don't have red, so this is a good blocker for that eventuality. I think this do nothing? Yeah. Because their 1/1 isn't doing anything at the moment. I don't want to throw any creatures away right now. Wow. That is a pretty good card. I'm glad I have the Destroy Evil for it, but it's still good. Okay, first of all, do this. No life, but oh well. Okay, Necromass is a help. I mean, Attack All is definitely not lethal. Is it good? It could be. They're tapped out right now, right? Yeah. Let's see what they got. What they have against this. Okay. So, what's the deal? This guy's definitely dying. This I could prevent the death of with Take Up the Shield. And this is not dying, except that it would be if they... Okay. Well, I guess I can pump first. And also take up the shield, and that way this doesn't die and I get in a bunch more damage. Am I dead in that case? How much do they have left? This can attack for like 6. So I need another blocker, actually. Shoot. So I can't actually do anything more than... okay. So I have to take up the shield here. Okay, this attack all kind of sucked. Hopefully they target this guy thinking it'll die, but it won't. But they didn't. One mountain in the deck. I don't know. I don't think that it would be lethal right now, but it's close. Oh, they only have 3 blacks. This is only a 5/5. Okay. Well, they need to kill me here, I think. Which, I mean, there is a +4/+4 in green, I believe. But if they're just gonna do this... Ah, lifelink? No, Death Touch and Indestructible. Not lifelink. So is this not lethal? 7 + 8? It's not? Okay. But I can kill this. 7 mana. Okay. They're out of black. You've been cut down, sir. Attack with these guys, this threatens to block enough. Problem is, if they happen to surveil a land to the bottom, then this is a 4-5. And this is a 5-4, which I guess is fine. But, okay, I could hold back 1 damage to protect against that possibility. The Death Touch and Indestructible is pretty strong. Oh, I forgot they get to do this anyway. Whoops. Oh, we're in bad trouble, I think. Yeah. It's gonna be tough to kill that guy. I mean, I don't know. I can just, like, trade it for this at some point. But in the meantime, they're getting great scry value out of it. And then putting up a bunch of walls and gaining life and all manner of gross things. A little too late. We obviously still have no attacks. Really? Sack a barricade? Okay. That makes sense, I guess. They're looking for some win condition or some way to stop whatever I'm doing. They don't think they need that many walls. Fair enough. Oh, they found a win condition. What the fuck? I hate this thing. Okay. Well, that is the worst. I think this is the end of the road. We're already at 2 losses, right? This will be number 3. I do have 9 mana, though. I can pump. Okay, can't stop this. Yeah, I think this one's over. I don't know, maybe a Defiler of Faith could stabilize us. This thing is way too big. They're not about to mill out. Yep. I have to block them both, or I die. I guess I should kill Namada with the heroic charge. Kicking it just for style. That wins too. I mean, that stops me from killing Namada in a number of ways. Not only do I have fewer Attacker's Honor, or Blocker's Honor. They also could afford to sack 2 Sacrilege to get the +4/+4. There's the Defiler of Faith, a little late. Oh, I'll attack. It's probably one of my dailies. I think actually killing enemy creatures was one of them. Who knows, maybe I finished them all. Go ahead, you can finish me off. I don't mind. Enjoy yourself. Sure, yeah, show off. What cool stuff can you get back with the Domain of 2? I mean, you can put it in your hand, sure. It's pretty good. Well, this was some serious Golgari value stuff going on here. Urg actually did something. That was mostly it. That was the whole deck. It was just Urg. Oh man, how sad. Oh, I forgot, this costs mana that day as well as sacking the Saproling. Okay. Well, was that 4 or 5 wins or something? Not bad. Yeah. 4 wins. Above average, but nothing spectacular. You know, some misplays, some, you know, bad luck, some bad deck. I had it all, really. Every way you could lose a game, I did. Some just, like, opponent having a really good deck, I think happened at least once. I don't know. You know, the Heroic Charge thing with red, I think that worked out okay. Wish I had had a second one, as I said. There was one I declined to draft. I don't remember why. Actually, I could find out real quick, right? Let's ask 17 lands. Tell me about my draft, please. It's a little hard to... I basically just have to page through all of the decisions. I can't search, like, my draft. So here I took an Anointed Peacekeeper, pack 2, pick 2, over a Heroic Charge, which would have been my second. And second time in the pack, I did not choose the Heroic Charge. Did I have that option? I did! I took a Writhing Necromass over the second Heroic Charge. Well... looking back, I think I would have rather had the Heroic Charge. I thought I didn't have many go wide things, and like it would be nice to have more Necromasses, but in retrospect, if I could cut a Necromass from this deck for another Heroic Charge, I would be pretty happy to do so, I think. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.